Hey yo, what we're saying is your boy AJ, and with Dragon Ball Legends being on a little bit of a down after the anniversary, I'd say it's on a little bit of a down, but you know, we've had a Zenkai for the goddamn LF marching Vegeta, like, come on. But, you know, in terms of like, you know, stuff happening after happening, it's going to die down eventually after the anniversary, but we are looking forward to. We will have a monthly LF, obviously, for August. They're called monthly LFs now for a reason. They're not necessarily saying that they're monthly, but they're pretty much happening monthly, let's be honest. Now, it could come anytime, really. I doubt it will come next weekly reset, because next weekly reset, we have, I'll show you guys here when it loads, we have the free-to-play Perfect Form Cell. He'll be coming for, what, on the 10th? So I assume the week after, maybe on the 17th, is when we're looking at getting a LF unit, which, you know, gives people time to save a little bit. And I think, if I remember rightly, I think that's when the PvP season ends as well. So, you know, you'll get all the rewards and stuff from that. You know, people that are like really into PvP and stuff like that. So I want to kind of look forward to what to expect in terms of an LF unit. Now, in the past couple of weeks / month or so, we've been heavily centered around Buu Saga. So it started pretty much with kind of with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, it's Wrath of the Dragon, but it's still within the movie kind of scene and within like the time frame thing. Everyone kind of puts Wrath of the Dragon just after Buu Saga or in between Buu Saga, like somewhere in the middle, after Goku gets Super Saiyan 3, but after he's revived. It's in a the movies are in a weird time frame compared to the. I don't think we should be putting the movies in a time frame with the main anime, because it doesn't really fit completely 100% right. But we have been focusing a little bit on Majin Buu Saga with the Ultra Super Vegito that came during part 3 of the 4th anniversary. Then we moved into this, which has the Buuhan. Which, no, I've got the Buuhan, and I play with the Buuhan. He's okay. He's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong. This Tien has, you know, one of his uniques. Like, yeah, I can't remember where it was. Yeah, here it is. So, something about when you get rushed, and basically if you lose the guess, so you pick a card and your opponent picks a card. If you lose that, Tien can kind of actually save it. I think that's how it basically goes. But yeah, so this is a completely Buu Saga centric banner, this All-Star banner. I would highly recommend people not to summon on this, even though I did summon on it. Just get Buuhan, just because I needed a good red regen unit. So that leads me to think, in terms of LF, would they go Buu Saga? But if we look at the Buu Saga, we kind of have almost everything covered. Let's just have a look. If we go episode Majin Buu Saga, we kind of have everything covered. So, you know, the final fight between Goku and Kid Buu, we have it covered with LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku and LF Kid Buu. We have that bit covered. We have LF Super Vegito. We have Ultra Super Vegito. We have both. Well, we have 3 Buuhans actually. The only thing they would maybe have saved and gives an LF Buuhan, but I don't think they would give us a banner unit Buuhan and then an LF Buuhan. I don't think that would happen unless it's like transforming of some kind. I highly doubt the LF is a Buu unit. I didn't mean to click on Goten there. I highly doubt the LF is a Buu unit. Obviously, Majin Vegeta got his Zenkai, so I doubt it's going to be anything from that fight, Majin Vegeta versus Goku. The only other thing I may have accidentally not clicked on Goten, but one of the only other things I can see is maybe an LF Gotenks. If they are sticking down the Majin Buu Saga route, then I can definitely see them doing if it was that, I definitely could see it being either LF Gotenks, or LF Ultimate Gohan. Not you. I could easily see it being an LF Ultimate Gohan or an LF Gotenks like I said, if they're going down the route of Majin Buu Saga. The only other reason I can see it happening as well, only other reason I can see that being highly likely is because obviously the Dragon Ball superhero stuff will be coming out. I mean, I assume any anytime. They could drop it literally any time, and obviously being centered around Gohan hybrids, they could easily bring hybrids back to the meta again. There's a plethora of reasons they could do an LF Ultimate Gohan or an LF Gotenks, because Gotenks is technically classed as a hybrid Saiyan in this game as well. So there is also that. Another thing they could focus on, so with the free-to-play Cell, there has been some times where they've released a free-to-play unit, and then the free-to-play unit directly correlates to the upcoming LF, whether it be the tag that they're on, whether it be the saga they're from, or whether it sometimes could be like directly from the fight that they're from. And that Cell, I believe, is from the fight he has with Vegeta, where Vegeta lets him go perfect. So I have seen, especially on like loads of people's videos, and especially on Twitter and stuff like that, plenty of people are suggesting we could get an LF Super Vegeta. Now, while I would like this, I would like an LF Super Vegeta, don't get me wrong, I can't see it being LF worthy, if that makes any sort of sense. I mean, hear me out, like Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, LF worthy, finishes off Cell. Even some of these villain units are LF worthy, because they are kind of like what if units in a sense, and they're from those kind of fights. But LF Super Vegeta is probably one of Vegeta's less popular forms in terms of popularity, and the Final Flash scene is cool, don't get me wrong. They could definitely do some good things with the Final Flash scene. That, look at SGR Super Vegeta and Dokkan. But I just don't see it being completely LF worthy. Maybe a new Super Vegeta on the banner, possibly, if it's like an LF. I don't know, it could be something else. I definitely can't see it being LF. I just can't see it being LF Super Vegeta. I know loads of people want that, but I can't see it being LF Super Vegeta. Watch me be wrong. The other thing I want to talk about, so we have seen some sort of resurgence recently with free-to-play units and with some summonable units of Regen. Now, Regen is a tag that had kind of been taken over by a powerful opponent in a sense, where most of these units that you would have as a staple for Regen, like the Yellow Demon King Piccolo, Zamasus, all your Janembas, your Cells, your Babies, your Boos, all of those units are now basically centered towards powerful opponent teams. Like, their Z abilities would always say Regen or powerful opponent or blah 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 blah. So in terms of like Regen making a comeback, the only other units really that aren't on powerful opponent are stuff like DBZ, Piccolo, Android 21 possibly, but again, Android 21 isn't really, none of the Android 21 units are really like meta breaking at the moment. They're not like up there again. This LF Piccolo, I recently just Zenkai, because I only just recently got him to 7 stars, isn't part of a powerful opponent. But obviously with Orange Piccolo from the Dragonball Super Superhero, he will definitely be part of Regen, and he's not a powerful opponent, so if they do bring him out, he'd have to be a Regen unit. He'd have to buff Regen as part of his Z ability, because it's one of the only things he's got, let's be honest. If you just look at Piccolo, the only tags he's really got, Regeneration, Namekian, we don't really have Namekian teams. Super Warrior, again, we don't really have Super Warrior teams, and I don't think really, would DBS Superhero Piccolo be on Super Warrior? Maybe. It might be a bit, I don't know, they could easily put him on it, they could easily not. And then merging in Event Exclusive and Legends Road, obviously he's not going to be on those. So yeah, Regen is probably the only kind of option that the new Piccolo has. Well, the soon to happen new Piccolo would have. So definitely I could see the LF being a Regen unit. And in terms of Regen units that could do with an LF, we have Zamasu, we have Boo, we have Cell. Android 21 is an interesting one, because people have always wanted that LF at Android 21, but I don't really see what they'd pull from, because they've already pulled quite a lot from fighters with the 4 Under 21s we've got so far. Omega Shenron, interesting. Interesting because, again, we've only got 2 Omega Shenrons in the game. But the one I can definitely see it being, and the one that they could definitely pull from another unit from, is Baby. Like, we could easily get an LF Super Baby 2 that has a Golden Great Ape LF, similar to how the red Great Ape Vegeta has his Great Ape as part of the LF. I could definitely see that happening. So, just to recap, I can definitely see either the LF for the next month being, well, this month, sorry, August, being either a hybrid Majin Buu Saga unit, so either Ultimate Gohan or Gotenks, or if they're going down a regen path and bringing regen back before they bring out the new Piccolo, I could definitely see them it being either Super Baby 2, maybe LF Janemba, possibly. Any kind of good regen unit. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think about the next LF. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know that down in the comments, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself out there. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff, because it is, as always, very highly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.